Hi, Indianapolis. If you're like me, you've already rediscovered how great bike riding can be. It's active, healthy, fun, and great for our city's air quality. I want you to stay safe out here, but I also want you to have fun. So today we're going to cover a few bike safety tips to keep you and your family out of harm's way. First tip is, don't film a video while riding. Now if you're ready, let's go explore. The bike infrastructure Indy's built promotes predictable situations, informing cyclists and motorists of each other's moves. Being on a bike is extremely freeing, but you're also a lot more vulnerable and exposed than the cars you share the road with. City streets are legal to ride on. Just like drivers, cyclists need to obey all traffic laws, always ride in a predictable way, and never assume a car sees you. For example, a four-way stop means stop and wait until you have the right of way. When turning left, right, or stopping, always signal the other motorists and cyclists so they know your intentions. Left, right, and stop. And always ride with traffic, not against it. For cyclist safety, Indianapolis has adopted a 3-foot law. This requires motorists to give cyclists a 3-foot buffer when sharing the road. However, this buffer is imaginary. So it's important to stay alert to your surroundings and always make yourself as visible as possible with reflective gear and bright colored clothing. With over 80 miles of on-street bike lanes, you may have already noticed some new markings on our city streets. These are designated bike lanes that give cyclists their own space to ride. And there are a few simple rules that go along with them. Now you may be riding in a lane with a solid line. This means that cars should not enter your lane unless it is an absolute emergency. However, at some points, that solid line might turn into a dashed line. And this is to let cyclists know that motor vehicles can cross the bike lane to either park, turn, or merge. We've also introduced sharrows, which are shared roads that encourage cyclists to use a whole lane when there is no bike lane. These help cyclists safely avoid things like car doors opening and confusing intersections with multiple turn lanes. Indy offers over 70 miles of trails and greenways, ideal for cyclists. But there are some important rules to keep in mind there too. Trails, like some parts of the cultural trail, are shared by both pedestrians and cyclists. Pedestrians should stay to the right so that cyclists may pass on the left if needed. When trails and vehicle roads intersect, a driver should treat a trail user like any pedestrian in a crosswalk and yield. Both trail users and drivers should always use extra caution at crossings to avoid misunderstandings. As Indy becomes more and more bike-friendly, you may start to notice more and more bike lanes, sharrows, and trails. Take advantage of these great resources by finding the time to get out and explore, and stay safe. I hope to see you out here.